Today, we're making a granny square scarf hood. Each side of the hood is made of 4 granny squares. Each side of the scarf is made of 3 sewn together granny squares, with pom-poms at the ends and one on top of the hood. First, we'll crochet a granny square using 3 colors. We'll need a 3.5mm hook, a sewing needle, and a stitch marker. The first round uses double crochets and chain stitches. The second round uses popcorn stitches made with double crochets. The third round is made with puff stitches using double crochets and chain stitches. The fourth round uses double crochets, trebles, and chain stitches. The fifth and sixth rounds are made with double crochet stitches and chain stitches. To make it easier to follow, we're using light blue yarn instead of navy. First, we'll make a magic ring. Hold the yarn with one hand and wrap it around your fingers twice. Wrap the yarn onto your little finger and transfer the loops to your other hand. Hold the bottom tightly to secure them. Insert the 3.5mm crochet hook into the large hole, pull the yarn through, and you'll see a loop on the hook. Then yarn over, pull through the loop on the hook, and a V-shaped stitch will form. This is your first chain stitch. Next, we will make 3 chain stitches. As you can see, there are 4 V-shaped stitches in total. Next, we'll make a double crochet stitch. Let me show you how to do it. Yarn over so you have 2 loops on the hook. Insert the hook into the large hole, pull up a loop, and now you have 3 loops on the hook. Yarn over and pull through 2 loops, leaving 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over again and pull through the remaining 2 loops to complete your first double crochet stitch. Then continue with 1 chain stitch. We'll make 1 double crochet stitch, followed by 1 chain stitch as a set, then repeat this set 6 times. Let me show you again. Make a double crochet stitch, make a chain stitch. The second set is complete. Now, let's continue with the remaining 5 sets of 1 double crochet and 1 chain stitch. After finishing the crochet, count the posts. The first 4 chain stitches form 1 set, followed by 7 sets of double crochet and chain stitches. In total, there are 8 posts. We gently slide all the stitches to one side, pull the short yarn tail gently to tighten the stitches. Find the moving thread and pull it in the opposite direction until the circle is fully closed. Pull the short yarn tail tightly to secure the stitches. Place the hook back into the loop and make a slip stitch in the space of the chain stitches to close the round. Yarn over, pull the yarn through both the space and the loop on the hook, then tighten to secure it. The first round is complete. Cut the yarn and pull out the loop. Take the green yarn and crochet the second and third rounds, leaving a 2 inches tail and make a slip knot. The second round is worked in the chain spaces, starting with the hole next to the slip stitch. Insert the hook into the large hole with the yarn tail above the hook. Place the green yarn loop onto the hook and hold the yarn with one hand. Use the hook to pull up the green yarn loop, then crochet 3 chain stitches. For For the second round, we'll crochet raised popcorn stitches. Start by treating the 3 chain stitches as a double crochet, then add 4 more double crochets into the same hole. Yarn over, insert the hook into the large hole, and pull up a loop. Yarn over, pull through 2 loops. Then yarn over and pull through the remaining 2 loops to complete the double crochet. Next, crochet 3 double crochets into the same hole. As you can see, there are 5 posts. 3 chain stitches make 1 post, and 4 double crochets make 4 posts. The V-shaped stitch corresponds to each post. Insert the crochet hook into the large hole next to the chain stitches. Pull the loop through and tighten. You'll notice the double crochets gather, creating a raised effect. Then, yarn over and make a chain stitch. Next, crochet a chain stitch. The 4 double crochets and chain stitches form a popcorn stitch. Next, crochet 2 more chain stitches. In the second large hole, crochet a popcorn stitch with 5 double crochets, followed by 2 chain stitches. First, crochet 5 double crochets. After the first double crochet, place a stitch marker to mark the stitch. After completing the 5 double crochets, find the stitch marker. Insert the hook into the marked stitch and pull the loop through. Yarn over to make a chain stitch, then crochet 1 chain stitch to complete the popcorn stitch of 5 double crochets. Next, crochet 2 chain stitches. The popcorn stitch of 5 double crochets and 2 chain stitches forms 1 set. In each hole, repeat this set. After the final chain stitch, make a slip stitch into the chain of the first popcorn stitch to close the round. After the second round, the stitches form raised sections. In the third round, crochet all stitches into the chain spaces from the second round. Insert the hook into the loop, tighten it, then crochet 2 chain stitches. Now let's start the double crochet cluster stitch. First, crochet an incomplete double crochet stitch, yarn over, insert the hook into the hole, yarn over again, and pull the yarn through, creating 3 loops on the hook. Pull through the first 2 loops, leaving 2 loops on the hook. This is 1 incomplete double crochet stitch. Next, repeat crocheting 2 more incomplete double crochet stitches. After 3 incomplete double crochets, you'll have 4 loops on the hook. Yarn over and pull through all 4 loops. Then, continue with 2 chain stitches. Next, continue crocheting the set of 3 incomplete double crochet cluster stitches and 2 chain stitches into the same large hole. After completing the second cluster stitch, continue with 2 chain stitches. In each subsequent hole, Crochet a set of 3 incomplete double crochet cluster stitches and 2 chain stitches twice, repeating this for the entire round until finished. After completing the cluster stitches in the 2 holes, continue crocheting the remaining 6 sets. Make a slip stitch into the V-shaped stitch of the first cluster stitch to close the round. Insert the hook into the stitch and pull through to finish the 3rd round. Tighten the loop and cut the yarn. Take the yarn to start the 4th round, leaving a 2 inches tail, and tie a slip knot. In the 4th round, crochet all stitches into the chain stitch spaces. The yarn tail is at the position where the slip stitch was made. Now, locate the first hole next to it. Place the white loop on the hook. Press the yarn tail to the back, and pull the yarn through to form a loop. First, crochet 2 chain stitches. Then, crochet 3 double crochets into the same hole. Use a stitch marker to mark the position of the first double crochet stitch. Continue crocheting the remaining 2 double crochet stitches. After completing 3 double crochets in the first hole, crochet 3 double crochets into the next hole. In the 3rd hole, crochet 3 treble crochets, 2 chain stitches, and 3 more treble crochets. This will form the corner of a square. Cut off the yarn tails. Now crochet the first treble crochet, yarn over twice, then insert the hook into the next hole. Yarn over and pull the yarn through the stitch. You'll have 4 loops on the hook. Yarn over and pull through the first 2 loops, leaving 3 loops left on the hook. Yarn over again and pull through the 2 loops, leaving 2 loops on the hook. Yarn over again and pull through the last 2 loops to complete the treble crochet. Next, crochet 2 more treble crochets. Then, crochet 2 chain stitches. Next, continue crocheting 3 more treble crochets into the same position. After completing the stitches in this hole, a corner forms. Next, crochet 3 double crochets in each of the next 3 spaces. In the 4th large hole, crochet 3 treble crochets, 2 chain stitches, and 3 treble crochets. Repeat until the round completed. At the last corner, crochet 3 treble crochets, 2 chain stitches, and 3 treble crochets to complete the final corner of the square. After finishing the last corner, crochet 3 double crochets in the remaining large hole. After the last double crochet, make a slip stitch into the marked stitch to close the round. Next, switch to the blue yarn for the 5th round. Crochet 15 double crochets along each side. At the corners, work 2 double crochets, 2 chains, and 2 more double crochets to form the corner. Find the first stitch next to the slip stitch, insert the hook into the stitch, place the yarn tail over the hook, and leave a 2 inches tail of the blue yarn. Tie a slip knot to begin. Place the loop onto the hook and pull through. Next, crochet 2 chain stitches to start the round. Crochet 1 double crochet in the same stitch. Use a stitch marker to mark the first double crochet. Next, work 1 double crochet into each stitch along the side until you reach the corner stitch. Cut off the yarn tails. At the corner, crochet 2 double crochets, 2 chains, and 2 double crochets in the same stitch. Check that there are 10 double crochets along the side before continuing. After the corner, continue by crocheting a double crochet into each stitch along this side. Insert the hook into the top of the first V-shaped stitch on this side, making sure not to skip it. Start by crocheting a double crochet into the first stitch, then crochet 15 double crochets, 1 in each stitch. Crochet double crochets along the edge, and at the corners, work 2 double crochets, 2 chain stitches, and 2 double crochets. Continue this pattern until you reach the last stitch. After the last stitch, make a slip stitch to the first stitch to close the 5th round. Continue with the blue yarn for the 6th round, starting with 2 chain stitches as the turning chain. Next, crochet a double crochet into the same stitch. Mark the first stitch with a stitch marker. Next, crochet 1 double crochet into each stitch, totaling 11 double crochets until the corner. At the corner, crochet 2 double crochets, 2 chain stitches, and 2 double crochets in the same stitch to form the corner. After the top, crochet 1 double crochet in each stitch along the edge. Makes 19 double crochets in total. The first double crochet on this side is inserted into this stitch. Crochet the last double crochet. After the corner, there should be 8 double crochets here. Then, Finish with a slip stitch to the first double crochet, tighten the loop, and cut the yarn. Crochet a total of 14 granny squares, then select 8 of them to crochet the hood part. Position the side with the yarn tail facing upwards. Now, join the 8 granny squares. First, connect them horizontally. Then, join the side pieces. And finally, join the middle pieces. Mark the vertex with a stitch marker. At the corner of the 2 chain stitches, mark the outer half of the first chain from left to right. Then connect it to the first chain stitch of the upper granny square. Mark the first chain stitch on the left side as well. Repeat this method to join each piece. Now that all pieces are connected, start from the first set of pieces and join them one by one, using the outer half of the stitches on both sides, the 2 loops facing us. Take the navy blue yarn, leave a 4 inches tail, and make a slip knot. Find the marked outer half stitches and remove the stitch marker. Insert the hook into the first outer half stitches. Place the loop onto the hook from the back of the pieces. Then pull it through both loops on the hook. Next, insert the hook into the next 2 outer half stitches above. Yarn over and pull through the loops. Once done, a V-shaped stitch forms. Continue joining the remaining stitches. Remove the stitch marker and join the last chain stitches. The other chain stitch at the corner will be connected later through vertical connections. Next, continue joining the next pair of pieces in the row. Make sure not to pull the stitches too tight or too loose, as this could create a gap at the intersection. Continue using the same method to join the remaining sets of pieces. Now, reach the last stitch. After completing it, crochet one more chain stitch to secure this side. Now that the horizontal pieces are connected, let's proceed with the vertical connection. Start by joining the two sides from bottom to top, then connect the middle section. Using the same method as before, locate the first chain stitch at the bottom and mark it with a stitch marker. Connect the outer halves of the chain stitches left from the horizontal connection. And the stitches on the top. We'll connect the outer halves of the chain stitches using the same method. Remove the marker and complete the last set of stitches on the bottom two pieces. Now we reach the section where 4 pieces are joined. Simply skip this line and continue crocheting. Let me show you. Slightly stretch the loop and continue with the connection. After finishing, a longer V-shape crosses this section. Continue crocheting the rest of the side using the same method. Remove the stitch marker and complete the last stitch. Similarly, after finishing, make one more chain stitch to secure it. The 4 pieces on this side are now connected. Next, join the pieces on the other side and connect the middle section. The last stitch of the middle section is done. Now, continue crocheting to join the left and right pieces. We'll continue connecting from the remaining chain stitches at this corner, then join the pieces with outer half stitches one by one. After the last stitch on this side, make one more chain stitch to secure it. The joining of the hood section is complete. Next, add 3 granny squares to each side of the hood for the scarf. Let me demonstrate one side. As before, locate the first connection chain stitch at the corner and crochet them together, matching stitch by stitch. At the last, make a chain stitch and fasten off to complete the connection of this granny square. Next, use the same method to join the other granny squares and crochet both sides of the scarf. After completing the scarf on both sides, crochet a single crochet border along the edge of the hood to make it neat and even. First, make a slip knot at end of the yarn. Begin the crochet border at the first double crochet on this side, leaving the corner chains unworked. Next, crochet single crochets stitch by stitch until reaching the vertex of the 2 granny squares. Here, make a single crochet decrease. Let me show you. First, pull the loop through the double crochet stitch, then make a chain stitch to start. Next, make a single crochet in the same stitch. Insert the hook into the stitch, pull up a loop, leaving 2 loops on the hook. Then, yarn over and pull through both loops on the hook. This creates a V-shaped stitch, your first single crochet. Next, we crochet a single crochet stitch into each corresponding stitch. We've made 23 single crochets on this side. Now at the join, make a single crochet decrease. Insert the hook into the first large hole and pull up a loop, then into the next large hole and pull up another loop. Yarn over and pull through all 3 loops on the hook to complete a single crochet decrease. After the decrease, the gap between the 2 pieces closes. Continue bordering the other granny squares using the same method. The final double crochet in the last granny square of the hood is complete. Leave the scarf portion without a border. Cut off yarn. Next, tie the adjacent yarn ends together. And use a yarn needle to weave them into the nearby stitches. All the yarn ends are neatly tucked in. Take the pom-pom maker from the kit and use white and green yarn together to wind and create a pom-pom for the top of the hood. First, wrap the yarn around the top half of the pom-pom maker 80 times. After wrapping, close this part of the pom-pom maker and cut the yarn. Now evenly wrap the yarn 80 times around the other side of the pom-pom maker. Then, use scissors to carefully cut the yarn in the middle to separate the loops. Thread a piece of yarn through the center and tie a knot to secure the loops. Wrap the yarn around the center a few more times and tie additional knots to secure the pom-pom firmly. Open the pom-pom maker and fluff the pom-pom. Trim the pom-pom with scissors to make it smooth and even. After trimming, the pom-pom has a diameter of about 2.36 inches. This large pom-pom is for the hat's top. Next, make 4 smaller ones. The 4 smaller pom-poms are ready. Note that the bottom pom-poms are made the same way, but are wrapped 50 times instead of 80. We'll attach them to the ends of the scarf. Use a yarn needle to securely attach the pom-pom to the top of the hat. Thread the yarn through the top stitch of the hat and tie a knot to secure the pom-pom. Pull the yarn tail tight and tie a few more knots to secure the pom-pom firmly. Next, cut the yarn and attach the pom-poms to the scarf. The scarf hood is finished. Thank you!